At the conclusion of this video, please click on the like and subscribe button and ring the bell and you'll get all of our updates. This is Shel Spivey coming to you from Entrada, Ecuador. It's Friday, May the 8th, 2020. As you can see, it's another beautiful day here on the coast. I want to go over a couple of things before I show you a video of the last distribution we made. I want to talk a little bit about what's going into the bags, and also we've made some purchases of medical equipment and supplies, and I want to show you what we did there. I will start with the medical equipment. We bought two of these. Basically, these are digital thermometers, and so if somebody is sick, reported sick, we check that, or if somebody suspects, we can go, we have a couple of young people here in the village, will go check their temperature. The other thing is this oxygen level instrument, and basically you put that on your thumb and it will give you your pulse, but will also give the oxygen level in your body, your lungs. And if everything's okay, it should be at 95 or above. And if as it gets lower, and certainly when it drops below 90, that's not a good sign, because so many of the people that have contracted this terrible virus, it's gotten into their lungs and the respiratory system. And what happens is the oxygen level continues to drop. And, you know, if it stays on that trajectory, you'll eventually have to go on a respirator. Well, there are no respirators here in Ecuador, or very few of them, certainly none available on the coast. And so what we do have, and we did purchase along with the rest of this, was an oxygen bottle and an oxygen regulator on it with a hose that goes into their nose. So we've had a couple of people that have used that so far, and fortunately the people that have used it have come off of it. So that's good. Unfortunately, I'd like to be able to tell you, this is how many people are infected with the virus. I can only tell you what I suspect. We haven't had any more deaths, thank God. And the 6 people that have died, you know, I would suspect probably a couple of them that definitely had the virus, but I can't prove it. And as far as test kits available, there's starting to be some available on the coast. The value of those, I don't know how valuable it is unless you can test a lot of people. And the current price, if you can get one, is like $20. We can't do that. Again, if we could test a lot of people, I could say, okay, we have 800 people here in the village, and 50% of them had the virus. So can't do that. So we just have to do the best we can with what we've got. So, but the good thing is we just haven't had a lot of cases, potential cases, especially in the young people. It's been, so far, the ones we're most concerned about is the older people in the village, and it's the same as the United States. So we try to isolate them, keep the kids away from them, keep people away from them. And I think we've done a fair job with that. But anyway, that's the situation that exists in the village today. The other thing I want to talk about is the packets that we give out. We walk around, and you'll see this in the video. We give 10 pounds of rice. We give 1 liter of cooking oil. We give out 1.5 pounds of beans. We give out, this is sugar. There's 1 pound of sugar. There's also 1 pound of salt. And we also give a couple of pounds of flour and onions. So you may look at this and, well, this may not be the most nutritious food we could give out. We're not that worried about, is this the most healthy thing, but it will keep them from going hungry, and so it solves that problem. The other thing that we've, unfortunately, it's been a real setback. We've had fishermen go out, and we've had 2 different boats this happened to, and one as recently as about 4 nights ago, our next door neighbor that lives right here behind us two of them were out in the boat, and some bandits came up and put zip ties on their arms and pistol whipped them and told them if they did anything they would kill them. And they took their motor off the boat and put it on their boat and took off with it. This is the second time that has happened, and unfortunately they lose. Two of the boats are virtually worthless anymore as far as helping people in the village in bringing in the fish every night. And so the fishermen are scared to go out there at night, and so we're working on that. We met with the Comuna Council yesterday, and the head of the Comuna Council, like the city board, is that one of the leaders among the fishermen. And so we're trying to come up with a way that these guys can defend themselves, but there are no guns allowed here, so unfortunately the bandits have the guns and our guys are virtually helpless out there. So we're working on that to try to keep that from happening, and we'll just have to work through that. But it's another little setback. So, but that's what we've got here. You've seen the food, and we've gone over the medical equipment. So far, we've purchased about $500 in medical equipment. So when we do a distribution like you're going to see here in a minute, that's running about $900 to go to 90 people, and they get this. And we also have some spare bags if people are out of food completely during that period of time. So thank you so much. You're enabling us to feed this little village, and we just, I can't express enough thanks. So again, pray for this little village. I say we're praying for everybody. We're going to get through this here, and it's going to be a particularly bad time. And unfortunately, I think tourism is going to come back, but it's going to be very slow. So enjoy this video. I'll be giving another report in the next few days, and hopefully it's going to be getting better. So thank you so much for your contributions. And I also want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel. At the bottom there's a subscribe button, and you'll have access to all of our videos if you haven't done that. We need to get as many people to subscribe as we can. On with the video. Thank you so much. God bless. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. If you would like to make a contribution, you can go to the description below and there's a link that will take you directly to PayPal. You click on that link and then you can make a contribution via credit card. Again, thank you so much.